Hello, this is Dolores McKenzie, and there we go. Just a little bit of a glitch on the technical side. Um, so this is we're live on air, yes. And hello, hello, hello. And today I'll be sharing with you a little bit about my new course that has been launched, and this course is called Financial Peace, Building a Legacy. This will be a series of courses, and the first part of the course already that has been launched is Financial Peace, the introductory course. And I'll be walking you through a little bit of what you'll be experiencing when you go through this course. So first off, I want to welcome you and thank you for opting in and for allowing me to share. And have you ever felt stuck in a way, especially in your financial situation, and you don't know how to move forward? Stuck in a place where you feel like you're going around in circles and you have no idea how to get out of it. A few years ago, that was how I felt. Being stuck in a situation where you save a little bit of money and something happens, some emergency happens, you had to use it all up. And every few months, every few years, it's like you're starting from square one. And partly this was because of my lack of knowledge about managing money. And I sought to get some help in that regard. And of course, from that, I realized how much I didn't really know about how money works, how to manage my finances, and how to actually put money to work for me so I don't have to work for money for the rest of my life. So in doing that, I have found a few strategies that actually work for me. And they were easy things, but I never really thought of it until I was financially educated. And financial education is actually a journey. It is a journey that you're always learning, because so much have changed over the years and so much will be changing in the future. As a matter of fact, long gone are the days when you go line up in the bank and do all your business there. With online banking, with different options, there's so much more that's available to us. However, I sought some help, and because what I find was that in my situation, I was developing what I would call a love-hate relationship with my financial situation. So, saving some money, you have to get rid of it once there's an emergency, and you work so hard to put back money. But the thing is, if I had known how to actually put the money that I was putting aside to work for me, then it wouldn't be depleted, period. But I didn't know. So I have learned some strategies and I want to share with you. But in my financial walk, what I have found is that it's not all about just having money, working money, having money, and saving money. There's a lot more to it. So I have bundled this package for you, and I will be releasing them over time and giving access over time, because my main focus is not having you just get your education, but actually move from thinking to doing. Because what I find is a lot of people will learn a lot of things and they never apply it. But the information I got, I apply to myself, to my life, to my family, and I have seen results. I've seen results. So I want you to consider that. Consider taking action on the information that you will be getting. In 2016, I actually published my first book called The Art of Obedience, 10 Biblical Financial Principles to Change Your Life. And I have received messages from people as far as Israel, Australia, all over the world, that that book has actually helped them. And some of the principles that I put in that book, I apply as well. You know, the principles that are in that book, 10 principles that I outline in that book, I apply to myself. And also these principles that I'm sharing in my journey, through my journey, with increasing my finances and increasing my abundance, increasing my giving, how I got to do it, I am bundling it in the Financial Peace, Building a Legacy workshop series. So the first part of the series that was launched on the 15th of November is the Financial Peace, Building a Legacy, the introductory course. And what will you get from that course? What will you get? You know, I will kind of share my screen a little bit with you here and share with you a little bit of and bear with me, because this is what we call a learning experience. Okay, it is an awesome learning experience, and I'll share my screen with you. So, Financial Peace, Building a Legacy, and this is the introductory course. Okay, and it's a simplified financial information to help you become more fiscally responsible, and that's my goal. And when I do my workshops, I talk to young people sometimes, millennials. You know, many of us have millennials in a different category, but they are some of the smartest people on this earth. And if they get the right information and they use it the proper way, they can be way ahead of everybody else. So, you know, as I mentioned in my walk, I've seen a lot of families suffer because of lack. And part of my journey, I actually helped to start a church a few years ago. It was 22 of us that actually started the church. And the church has grown now to about 108. And that was started about 7 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago, right? So the thing is, there is lots of people that I have seen that have not been prepared. They have not been prepared for what is to come. And because they have not been prepared, they suffer. And even though in my situation, I worked good money, my family worked good money, but we were not educated on how to make that money work for us. So that was part of part of my journey. So, you know, in this course, we will talk about the difference between needs and wants, because in order to change your financial situation, you have to be mentally prepared to do it. Okay, and this is partly what the introductory course is going to do. It's going to open your minds to realize where you're really at and the next steps to take, okay, in order to improve your life and improve your financial situation. So how to increase your cash flow, and we will help you to find money that you didn't even think you have, you know, and the concept of paying yourself first. Many of us say that we love ourselves, but we don't really pay ourselves first, okay? And the power of compounding interest, and I'll show you that in terms of compound interest in relating to savings and investing, and also in relation to debt, and the difference between assets and liabilities. We'll talk about that. I'll give you a tour of the X curve to see what it really is, and get you to understand the X curve and to understand where on that curve you are and how to take the next step forward. And understanding how money works, we'll share with you how money really works. so that you can get a better understanding and know where to put your money and how to make it work for you so you don't work for money for the rest of your life. And the importance of forming good habits and forming them early. We'll explore that as well. And of course, I'll give you a little quiz at the end. And so you will actually gain. You will gain more knowledge. You will know the importance of having good habits. You will have some basic fundamental knowledge of Finance 101 that can benefit you for a lifetime. You can strengthen your disciplinary skills through the activities that you will participate in. And of course, you'll have some fun. And I encourage you to have some fun. So in a nutshell, that is basically what the Financial Peace Building a Legacy workshop will cover. And this is an excerpt from a book that I read the other day. And it was kind of astounding to me that more than 35% of Canadians do not have savings and investment. And the book says Canadians, but North America on a whole, the statistics are astounding. And also the 33% or more, which is about 77 million American people, do not pay their bills on time. You know, and not paying your bills on time, you're actually giving money away because you're paying interest on it, right? And over 39% carry a credit card balance from month to month. And not only that, the credit card balance is way more than the 50%, 50% of what they owe. And you see, and one thing that I realize is that in 2012, over 71% of students graduate with a student loan debt. And in this day and age, do you really want your child to come out with a diploma in one hand and a diploma in one hand and a degree in the other? Or do you want them to be, in a position where they have no student loan and they can start their life with zero debt? So, this is a way of not only educating yourself, but educating your family, educating those you love to help them to make that change. One of my goals is to help, as giving back to society, to help eliminate poverty. And there are many ways that we can help to do that. And it starts with the mindset. It starts with preparing your mind to have, to know your needs versus your wants, to know you have goals, set goals, and know how to actually execute those goals, and it is very important for us to actually know who we are, know what we want and what we're about, and also to make sure that we implement steps to take us from point A to point B. Because no matter what, how much you say you learn or how much you know, if you never take action, then what good is that to you, right? What good is that to you, really? And I just want to make sure that that I have the link available to you. I'll make sure that the link is available to you for this, so you can opt in to this course and take that journey towards your financial peace, your financial abundance. And I look forward to walking you through the course and and again engaging you. You can, if you are in Canada or in Alberta, Canada, you can also book a consultation, one-on-one consultation in terms of finding solutions. I can find solutions, help you find solutions. And if you're anywhere in the world and you want a one-on-one consultation, we'll talk about that. You can also book that as well. I look forward to having you on this course and sharing and walking you through this course, because the journey starts here. The journey starts here, and you have to start somewhere. And one thing I realize is that many courses that I had attempted a long time, some time ago, sometimes, you know, people speak in different languages and at different levels. So my goal was to make this course as easy that even a grade 8 student could walk it through and be successful at implementing the strategies that I point out. So, you know, some people have English as a second language, and I work on making this an easy course for you to go through. And it doesn't matter where you're in your financial walk you are. You know, things may look pretty on the outside, but they're not. And we have to stop lying to ourselves. We have to stop fooling ourselves and make that step forward. It is heart-wrenching sometimes when we as financial educators will go and we'll talk to people and they're telling you, oh, I'm fine, but deep then they are hurting. It's time to stop grinning and bear it. Stop hurting. Seek the help you need. Seek the help and advice you need before it is too late. And I say better late than never, but seek the help that you need. And sometimes we get too busy. We're so busy and caught up that we don't even have time to take care of ourselves and to take care of the things that are important. But remember this, there are things that are urgent, there are things that are important, but there are also things that are both urgent and important. And I encourage you to make sure that your financial condition, your financial situation, along with your spiritual and physical being, are things that are urgent and important in your life, so you can take that step. Take that step to make a change. They describe insanity as doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. You can only see change if you act. You have to take action, So with that, I look forward to walking you through this course, and I'll be giving you some extra nuggets as well, that can help you along the way. And making the decision to change your habits and to change your financial situation may not be an easy one for you, because we tell ourselves that we don't have time, we don't know how, and we don't have money. And if you don't have time, you don't know how, and you don't have money, this is exactly why you should be on this course. This is exactly why you should be on this course, in order to make that change. Can you imagine yourself 5 years from now? Can you imagine yourself 5 years from now, where you would be, where your family would be, if you make that decision just to take that step to go through the financial peace building our legacy courses? I talked to you about eradicating poverty, and that's where it would start. I have been fortunate to share some time ago, being able to give back to one of the homeless shelters in my city, and it was very alarming when I realized that 75% of the people that are homeless actually have a job. They have a job, but they cannot live in a home because they can't afford it. That's very alarming. And some are homeless by choice, some are not. Some are homeless by circumstances. But you know what? It doesn't matter where you are in life. If you make that decision to make that change, the change will happen and you will be better off in the long run. Um, it is great talking to you, and I look forward to walking you through the course. And as I said, it is my goal. It is this is what I'm giving back to society to help eradicate poverty. One of the things that hurt me a lot is when I see families die and they have to hold out a saucer. And I ask myself, how can I help a family maintain dignity even in death? And those are some of the things that ignites my passion, to create some change, to create something that can help folks, that can help people. But the thing is, as in my country, they say you can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. But I encourage you to get moving on the course. And I will share my screen again just to kind of give you a glimpse of what the course page looks like. Okay, just bear with me a second here. And this is, yes, I will just share with you to let you see what the course page looks like. This is what the course page looks like. Simple, but you know what, very effective in terms of the quality and what you're going to get, be able to walk through this course. And Financial Peace, Building a Legacy introductory course. This is actually the first part of a series of courses. The next course that I will be launching is Financial Peace, Building a Legacy, the debt management course. And then we'll do an investment course as well. So, as you go through this journey, with me, we'll track your progress and make sure that you are continuing the walk and making some progress along this walk. So thanks for joining me, and I look forward to sharing with you as I walk you through the course as your instructor. And I'm Dolores McKenzie. And yes, it's serious talk, but have some fun doing it, because you know what? At the end of the long run, over time, once you see your habits start changing and your bank accounts start growing and your investments start growing, you're going to be happier. Because 40% of divorces, over 40% of divorces is due to financial hardship or financial problems in the home. And if I can eliminate that in someone's life and make them happier and have a longer lasting relationship and bring a family together, that would be so worth it for me. So I look forward to sharing with you, and I look forward to walking you through this course. You have a blessed day, and I see you on the inside of the course, the Financial Peace, Building a Legacy. Also, I want you to opt on to my page, my Facebook business page, the Dolores A. McKenzie fan page, my fan page. You can go up onto my fan page and like my fan page as well. And from there, I'll be putting a few nuggets for you, and you can follow my get some information of insights, things that will help you along your walk to financial abundance. Okay, have a blessed and prosperous day.